Hello, everybody, and welcome to MTV Sports. We're straight into the game here. We have Rocket League against Rochester Institute of Technology in the Playfly League. My name's Jake.
I'm Chris Tad, also known as Bird. We will get into the schedule in between games, but for
Right.
now we can talk about who's on each team. So for MTU's team, we have Macaroon, Sonder, and Adala.
On Rochester, we have Sean, Yakub, apologies if I've mispronounced it, and Yam. Already, we have a goal from Rochester 15 seconds in. My
That was a
goodness.
quick shot.
Yeah. Oh my
And
God.
right back with MTU.
Quick one from Sonder. That was incredible. Just straight off the side here from midfield. And then, yeah, Sean in the goal there, unable to get it out, and Saunders bumps it in. Nice and easy. Good stuff.
Already being a very quick match here.
We love Rocket League. Oh man,
Already
50-50
a
there.
demo.
Yep. Stalls in midfield. Adola going super high for that touch there. Trying to keep it in Rochester's side. Ekub on the corner here. Trying to get it in the center. Gets bumped away. Back to midfield. Jan bringing it back.
This is the longest we've gone without a goal so far. It's much more even now, it seems.
Both teams kind of settling in here, learning how they play. Jan with a shot on goal off the crossbar.
Ooh, this could be a big shot here. Thankfully not going in.
Back on the crossbar, up in the ceiling. Cars flying, trying to hit the ball here. Yakub on the corner.
Neither team with really too much of an advantage. Granted, it has been on MTU's side most of this time.
But Huskies with that impeccable defense that we were seeing last week when I casted them. I was also seeing a lot of really good plays in the goal and when they were playing from behind. So it's good to see that come out again in this game.
It just seems like Rochester right now is just unable to get through and get this goal that they really want.
Goal with the bump towards Rochester. Gets it past Yakub, but Sean's going to get there first.
Or not. It seemed like Adela did get there first.
Under with a good block up in the air. Pinches it on the ground. Yakub with the pickup. Macaron taking it back into Rochester's side. I'm trying to get the double bump off the corner. Zola grabs it in center. Now I'm mispronouncing it. It's your fault.
I always mess up Adala's name. It's not even that difficult, but I always mess it up.
Yam with a great dribble. Adola there to pick it up. And yeah, after those first two goals, we're just not seeing a lot of in-goal action here.
Oh,
the
right as we
catcher's
say
cursed.
it.
Adola Owiwa with the goal. They call him John Bombs. My goodness.
Amazing shot there. Just no one there to block it in the slightest.
Yeah, Sean not able to get there fast enough, and that's Huskies up 2-1 on Rochester. Yeah, maybe I should say that more often for Caster's Curse. Man, there hasn't been a goal in forever, man. We gotta see some goals.
But once you do it on purpose, then it'll go badly.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, big demo coming out.
Wow,
Lots
three
of demos coming out
demolitions.
here.
Oh my gosh, Sean with an epic save. Just barely on the side of the goal there.
So far, it's been an amazing defense from MTU, so I'm sure this will be very difficult for Rochester to bring back.
Speaking of, that was a great save from Adola there. Just sitting right in the goal, waiting for Rochester to make their move, and then good stoppage. Really good stuff. Wander off the wall here, trying to bring it back to midfield. Unable to get the pickup. Jan bumps it away.
It looks like so far MTU has just been able to intercept really any advantage Rochester has had.
Just playing
before they
volleyball up here.
Yeah. Ooh, big demo there.
In the air, too. Don't know if that was intentional or not. And car's going flying, just missing the ball. Yam in the air. Gets the double bounce off the wall.
Ooh, good save there, it seemed like.
Yeah, Yakub with the shot on goal after Yam's pass, but Huskies with their defense just keeping it nice and safe. Always one person in the goal. Really good stuff.
Ooh,
Wow.
that barely seemed to go in there. That was
Oh, there goes the party. But yeah, that goal was really crazy. Both Yakub and Jam were there after the ceiling bounce straight into the goal from the ceiling. Really good pickups.
And obviously only a minute left here. And
Nice and
MTU with
even.
a solid defense, but now that it is even, they do need to get another goal here.
I think this is where the Huskies really do play their best. Is good defense is always good, but when the Huskies get aggressive and start scoring those goals, like here's one here, Macaron,
Oh,
Sean
very
able to
close
keep it
there.
out. That would have been so huge for Tech. 30 seconds on the clock now. In the air, bring it back towards the Huskies. Oh my
Oh my
gosh!
goodness. That was a good little tip or hit there or something to change the ankle. And
Wow, I gotta see this replay. What the heck happened? Yeah, Jan with just the crazy drive by
Sander not
Sonder.
reacting in time. But
Yeah, he was
now with
in.
only 26 seconds left here, MTU is going to have to tie it up, even to get a chance for overtime.
And Rochester going for those early demos, trying to keep the Huskies in a disadvantage here.
Yeah, it looks like Rochester right now is just trying to hold on to the ball as much as possible to stop any chance of MTU getting any shots on goal.
And here we go, 2 seconds left. Not looking good. No ground touch there.
If it hits the
Still in the
ground now,
air.
it will be over.
Tech doing a good job of keeping it in the air.
Oh,
Macaron unable to get
barely
there.
there.
Game one goes to Rochester. Wow. Very explosive start.
Yeah, that was a very good first game. I mean, 2 goals in the first, what, 30
It was
seconds?
like 20 seconds, I think.
That was amazing.
Yeah. And then for the next couple minutes, not a lot happening, but we saw lots of good plays from both sides. Huskies keeping it in their zone, uh, able to keep it out of the goal and doing some really good offensive plays on Rochester's side. So good stuff from both teams.
Yeah, that was very good defense, I'd say, from MTU.
Yeah, absolutely.
From Rochester as well, but MTU just, it was on their side for most of that game, and
hmm
they did not let Rochester really get anything.
From the 2 times that I've casted Rocket League so far this semester, I think one of our biggest strengths, our Rocket League team, is being able to kind of just sit in goal and, you know, be nice and defensive. And here we go, starting game two, a goal off the wall, straight into Rochester's goal. Oh, and Yakub able to bump it away, unfortunately.
Yeah, almost another immediate goal there.
Would have been a fantastic air dribble for the score. Off the crossbar, in the corner now. Yakub bringing it around. Now it's back in the Huskies' goal. Adala keeping it out of center.
And now it is a good shot there,
Oh, hits the
barely
side.
missing, hitting the side there, yeah.
The Saunders Sean pinch there. Right above the Huskies' goal. Macaron doing a great job of keeping it out.
Yeah, that was some great playing there to just get it away from center.
It's fantastic defensive plays. Rochester pouring on the heat here, trying to get those early goals that we've seen. Sonder keeping it out of the center. Yaku bringing it back. Ball is just chilling right above the goal here. Sonder brings it back to Rochester's side. Yaku with the great air bump. Adola intercepting, keeping that boost feather, but unable to get the Sean bounce.
This is much less explosive than the previous game. This is both sides being very even so far. We could see a big shot here, though. And actually, the other way than I expected. Um,
Adola with
Rochester on the defensive now. They are down a player for a little bit.
looks like he's back in action though. Adola getting it out of center, going for the shot on goal. Yaku with the air boost, keeping it out. Off the crossbar, out of the center, out of danger. You always start to get a little nervous when the ball ends up in front of your goal because that's when all the easy shots get taken.
Yeah, but thankfully, so far, MTU has just been keeping it away from center as much as possible.
Ooh, Adola with the flip reset. Really good job keeping it out of Rochester's hands. Control of the ball has been very Rochester favored this game, I feel, but NTU's doing a great job of being disruptive in their plays, not letting them get super big passes and just kind of bumping the ball around. Shot on goal.
Ooh,
Uh,
thankfully missing there.
yeah, goal's not quite that big, unfortunately. Gonna hit the crossbar. Yakub with the shot. Flip reset on the ball. Not much gonna come of it though. Yam with the shot on goal. Gonna hit the corner. Adola misses.
Oh my,
Wow.
thankfully saving there.
Yeah, keeping two in the back is such a good strategy there because Adola with the failed shot on
Oh
goal and
man.
Sonder with the goal, taking the first goal of the game for the Huskies. It's 1-0, 2 minutes left on the clock. Yeah, what a great pickup on the pinch stall there. Yam unable to get to do it in time.
That was a great shot. It seemed like Rochester didn't have anyone specifically in goal, so just a great shot to take there.
I think that's where the Huskies excel is their game plan is always one on the ball, one on the side to pick up, and then one in the back just in case because you always want to have someone in the goal in case things go poorly up above. And we saw that just now because Rochester got scored on. There was no one in the goal protecting it. On with the dribble. Sonder not gonna be able to get there in time.
Ooh, that was
Wow.
a great shot to the corner there, just barely missing.
On bumps it back to Rochester's side. Yam on the pickup brings it back to midfield. Background's gonna bump it all the way back, but it's in the corner now, and Rochester has good control here. Under picking it up. Lots of back and forth here. Dola with the save.
I've seen a lot of people low on the fuel or boost or whatever it might be. So I think neither team really able to do much right now, just waiting to get an advantage of any kind.
Yeah, a lot of it's being used for those air plays that we've seen so often. Here it is again. Sonder burning 30 of his boost for that maneuver there, which is quite a lot.
This could be a thank Sandra getting up there and blocking any chance of a shot.
Ooh, yeah, that could have been big, but Jan was there to keep it out. There we go,
Oh my
Sean
goodness.
just barreling straight into the ball there, waiting for the pass from Yakub.
Yeah, this was a very good play here from Yakub to put it just right in front of the goal.
Sonder not able to get there in time. There was one of those times when you don't have somebody in the goal, and everyone's racing to kind of get there, and everyone's very disoriented. So that's how most goals get scored usually. Demo on the round start here. Yam up in the air with the Dola to meet him. Sonder with the great,
Oh man.
wow, the great clear off the corner. Gonna bounce it a couple times. Adola with
Oh
the
my
pickup.
goodness.
Wow,
That was
that
amazing.
was
That
incredible. Yeah, just enough boost to get through Yakub. Tries to push it away, but Adola gonna take the pass and straight into the goal. That was fantastic.
and this is the opposite of what we saw last game, just about that 20-second mark, and Rochester is the one that needs to score here.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like MTU going on the offensive, just not letting Rochester get the advantage, just bleeding anytime they can.
Huskies have a good chance of evening out the game score here.
Oh,
Really
that
close,
was
and Macaron gonna knock it away for the win. Is now 1-1 in the set. That was a crazy goal from Sonder and Adola there.
yeah, that was a. It looked like what Sonder there went under one player,
Mm-hmm.
around another, and then passed it to Adela. That was a great play there.
Yeah, he was just there to pick up on it and get that win, preventing the game from going to overtime. So, yeah, great stuff. We'll see what other adjustments they make in this third game here, because I think the aggressive strategy is definitely working. Because Rochester seems to be kind of just hitting the ball really hard towards the Huskies' goal, but they can't really do much about our defense. So if we can get the ball past them, like we're doing here, then I think that's going to be great for us if we can get some goals early on in the game. We have Adola off the corner. Yeah, I'm going to keep it out. Sonder with the pickup off the ceiling. Anyone's ball here.
Ooh,
Yeah, we're doing just.
still staying on Rochester's side here. That good shot
Ooh.
there. Yakub was there to block it though. This is very much the opposite of what we've seen from the opposite game
Here we
or
go
the
in the
other
center.
games.
Sonder
Oh
with
my
the
goodness.
goal.
I
Yeah,
can definitely see MTU switching it up here. I mean, they have been just aggressive this game, whereas in the previous two, it seemed like they were mostly defensive.
yeah, for sure. And once again, we see nobody sitting in the goal there for an easy score for the Huskies. You know, second goal. It's been less than a minute, so anything could still happen in this game. Dole off the wall, passes it to Sonder. Yam going to pick it up instead, trying to keep it in the Huskies side here.
Good reset there.
I see Sean trying to do some interference in the goal there. Oh
Ooh!
my gosh, off
Oh
the
my goodness.
crossbar. Sean unable to pick up on it. It goes back to midfield. That
That
could have been
was a
super dangerous.
yeah, it seemed like all three MTU players decided that they were not going to be the oh my
Yep,
goodness.
there it is. Yam just waiting for that. Sonder, I don't think he was looking at him because Yakub up here, yeah, we see in the replay, he's trying to keep the ball in the center there, and Yam just going to pick up on it. Sonder, no boost, can't get there in time.
Going 1-1 here, but with way over half the game left. Anything can happen.
Huskies will not give up yet. Keep it in midfield. Trying to get those setups here. I think Rochester trying to play a little bit more team focused as that's been working for their goals. But Sonder in the goal, not gonna let Rochester get in there.
Oh,
And as soon as I say
unfortunate.
that, Yakub sneaks it by him. Very
Yeah, it looked
unfortunate.
here that Yakub was just there at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Sonder just barely missed his tap on the ball, and Yakub followed up on it.
The Huskies are down a goal, but still 3 minutes left. We've seen how explosive these games can be. Ground going for the big boost, trying to get a big play here. Oh my
Oh
gosh, and it
my
looks like he
goodness.
passed it straight to Yakub.
Yeah, Yakub in the right place yet again.
Yeah,
I think just here it was,
seemed to miss the flip bump on it.
yeah,
Going for the boost
unfortunate.
instead of the bump out of the corner. Instead, brought it straight in front of the goal. Very unfortunate.
But again, I'm very much sure that the Huskies can bring this back. And right here
Absolutely.
we see a
Wow. That was
demo from both teams, actually.
a great demo on Sonder, trying to keep it out.
Oh my goodness.
Yakub with the save. I'm going to take it farther. He's still got half boost left. Great play by Macaron, getting it out of the dribble scenario. Puts it on Rochester's corner. Up in front of the goal. Sonder with the pickup, and wow,
There we go.
fantastic teamwork.
Yeah, that's what we want to see in the later half of this game. We are still down one, but that is the start of the comeback.
And we're not even halfway done with the game yet. We're going to see a very high scoring game here. Straight to
Immediately
Rochester's
going,
side.
yeah, immediately going Rochester's side.
Sonder going to pick it up on the corner here. Trying to bump it back, it looks like. Don going to pick it up. Oh my, wow, great
Great
save from
save
Adola.
there.
I didn't even see him there. I thought that was going to be a goal. Where did he come from?
I have no idea, but I'm glad he did.
Me
That
too.
was very, ooh, good shot there,
Oh, almost
but good
converted it
save from
into a goal for
Yakub.
us. Yakub with the dribbles here. Gonna sneak it by Sonder, but misses the shot on goal.
But this is still scary.
Oh,
Mm,
yeah. Sneaks it by.
just not able to get it out of that center there. Looked like it just, he tried to bump it away, but both
Mm-hmm.
Sean and Yam were there to follow up.
Adola with that committal flip trying to get it out, but fortunately he whiffed, and then it was a 3v2 in the goal there. I'm going to take it up the wall for a demo. Yakub with some great dribbling. Tries to pass it to Sean, but Saunders there. Adala taking it back to Rochester's side. Great save from Yam. Always got to hold my breath for those kind of things. You know, you see the ball just traveling straight towards the goal, and you don't know whether or not people are going to be there in time.
Yeah, and
Hoping for that goal. Oh my gosh. What happened there?
I saw that start. Sean was just right there, ready. And Sonder
Yeah,
barely missing
wow.
the hit on that. And MTU down 3 now with only a minute 28 left.
I believe in the Huskies. They can do it.
I will always believe in the Huskies.
I remember last week there was lots of OT uh, games being played against I think it was Seton Hall that they played, but these games are not going to OT. It's pretty dominant one way or the other.
Yeah, so far, I mean, we've had one overtime for maybe a few seconds in the first game. In the second game, it was immediately over.
60 seconds left on the clock. Huskies got to make up 3 goals here. Necron through Rochester. Sean going to pick up in the corner. Flips on the ball. Conglomerate of cars in the corner here, trying to get uh, possession of the ball. Adol going to sneak it past Yaku, but Yam's there to pick it up. Dribbles along the wall. Trying to get it passed up in the front. Macron's going to take it out back to midfield. Huskies possession of the ball there.
It looks like Rochester here is just doing a great job of keeping the Huskies away from the ball in any way possible.
Huskies not being able to gain a lot of ground here. 10 seconds left on the clock. Not looking good. Like Rochester's going to run away with this game. Yep, and there's the ground touch. 2-1 Rochester. They're on game point here. Even though it was a 5-3 game, I think the Huskies are doing a great job of showing their style that they can play this Rocket League game. And speaking of style, if you're looking up to spice up your style, University Images is your official headquarters for authentic Michigan Tech Huskies apparel. University owned, university operated. University Images, located in the SDC. Go to bookstore.mtu.edu to learn more.
Now, obviously, Rochester up 1 here, game point. MTU needing to win the next 2 games to win it all. I believe they can do it. And I think, weirdly enough, I think they need to play less aggressive here. It seemed like in the game we just watched, they played very aggressive, and it didn't work out as well as I think they wanted it to.
Yeah, I would agree. I know in the games, the first 2 games, they were playing super defensive, and while they did lose one, they won one of them. And this game where they're playing super aggressive, they lost by 3 goals. So we'll see if
Yes.
they kind of fall back on that strategy here. Doesn't look like it though. Macaron with a great touch. Wow, there it goes.
Never
seven
mind to
seconds
what we
in.
say. That is immediately a goal to MTU.
Rochester not ready for the explosive energy that the Huskies put on. Sonder with an amazing goal. Yeah, great teamwork from Macaron there, getting the pass and then playing some interruption in the goal. So that was an easy touch for Sonder. Yeah,
But we could
Rochester
see,
answering
like
right
the
back.
first game, them answering right back. Thankfully, it
Almost.
seems like I'm not going to say anything. We're not out of the water yet.
Nope. Here we go.
But, oh
Sonder with
my
the
goodness,
breakaway.
open goal. Sonder just in the right place right there, and nobody on Rochester was able to. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, nobody in the back here, and Saunders able to bounce it in nice and easy. I'm not able to get there.
That entire replay, you didn't see a Rochester player
Nope.
until the last
They
second.
were all gathered up in Huskies goal trying to get the ball in. So we see that aggressive play style come out. It can be beneficial, but if you have those, random unpredictable touches, oh my
Like
gosh.
what we just saw.
Yep. How do you, prepare for that besides getting all your cars in one place, all your players? Yeah, just Huskies unable to get kind of find a touch on the ball to get it out of the center. Almost a little over 30 seconds, we're already 3 goals up. But Huskies has the lead here, so if we can just kind of play defensively like we had in the first couple of games and not let Rochester get in on us, then I think that's really good for the Huskies. We can bring it to a game 5.
Yeah, I think we are tuned to this more defensive play style, and with us being up 1, I think if we just hold on to this ball and obviously take our aggressive chances when we get them, but playing this more defensive game could be very beneficial.
Absolutely. Here we see, as usual, in the Huskies end zone here. I'll use a football term. Uh, Scratch that. It's actually midfield now. Sonder gonna keep it out of Yam's hands, up in the corner. Macron going to take it out. Sean on the pickup. And just doing a great job of keeping it in the air and not letting Rochester really get their hands on the ball. Because I think that's where Rochester really excels is when they have some very what's the word? I lost it. Possession. Like when they have that
Advantage or
yeah, exactly. And here we see again Yakub bringing the ball around and just passing it straight to or sorry, Yam on the wall and passing it straight to Yakub, just that dominating possession.
yeah, Macaron barely not able to get there in time.
Evened up now. Huskies got to make some plays happen.
Granted, it is still even right now, but as we've seen in previous games, I feel like MTU is really looking to always have the lead, or else getting that goal back is going to be difficult.
Absolutely. Hunter
'Cause,
doing a good job of keeping it in Rochester side. Adola with a
ooh,
shot on goal, not quite going to do it.
Sonder just getting that little tap there to stop. Oh my goodness, great save from Macaron there.
Yeah, he was ready for that one. Great stuff. Now with a shot off the backboard, Adola in the air. Iku goes for the pickup, but Macaron's going to get there first. Jan with the great dribble out of goal.
Yeah, that was very clean there to just get it out of harm's way.
Adola with the ball in the corner. I'm going to take it out, though. Can't really do much about that. If you bump the ball too much and then Rochester gets there first. Ooh, wow, I really like that. Trying to fake on the dribble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I'm gonna
is.
go for the
Oh my
double tap
goodness.
off the crossboard or crossbar. Sorry.
That was a good shot there, but thankfully, missing for Rochester there. And nobody really seeming to get. I
Wow.
was about to say no advantage from anyone, but MTU getting a goal right as I was about to say it.
I was certain that one was getting blocked. We saw Yakub in the back there, kind of driving backwards, but
It looked like it
unfortunately,
just bounced off his head.
yeah, didn't get the jump. Good stuff from the Huskies. Here we go, another lead. 2 minutes left. Huskies not giving up yet. Under with the great jump off the corner. Lots of airplay in this game. I really enjoy seeing that. There's a lot of, corner bumps, and then we see here Sonder with the airplays. So that's like the tough part about Rocket League is getting your car in the air and bumping it where you want it to go before the other guy gets there, which is something that I was never good at when I played.
Yeah, I personally have maybe touched this game at a party at some point, but
Mm-hmm.
I have definitely never sat down and truly tried to play it well. But obviously, all six players on screen here have put many hours into it, and you can see that they have because every player here is doing amazing.
And it's so fun to watch.
It really is. High level Rocket League is one of those games that is just always exciting.
Speaking of, 1 minute remaining with the Huskies still up a goal. See it.
Rochester will probably be going heavy on the aggression here since they really do need a goal here.
But Huskies doing a great job of keeping possession out of their hands for the most part. Not able to get anything off of that corner bounce as Sean was demoed in the corner. Yaku pulling it up in midfield. Macaron with the block. Yam's gonna take it in. Oh no!
Oh, oh my
Macaron a little bit
goodness.
too early on the block there, and Yam's just gonna take it in nice and easy. Looks like he tried to fake the bump a little bit. And Sonder, yeah, can't go backwards that far.
Yeah, that was a great goal there. Now it is obviously tied up with only 30 seconds left. This could be the first time we see a real overtime.
Or maybe not. We got Yaku with a shot on goal. Adala gonna pinch it in the ground. Pops it back up.
Yeah, lots of aggression immediately from Rochester here, unsurprisingly.
Under chilling in the back, trying to keep the goal safe so they have a chance at OT. 10 seconds left. Now I'm going to pop it up from the corner. Goes to center. A little bit too far, though. 1 second. Any ground touch can take it to OT, and there it
And there it
is.
is.
All right, Huskies a little bit nervous here. If they get scored on, then that's the set.
That it will be, but Rochester probably nervous as well since they do not want to take this to a game 5. They want to win right here and now.
Oh my
And
gosh,
almost doing it right there.
that could have been
But
it. Wow.
oh, and this could oh, Yam there. I thought that was an open goal for a second.
Kind of hard to tell, right? With the orange on orange.
Yes.
I'm on the corner, misses the bump. Macron gonna take it back.
Great shot there, but Adala there to save it.
Adola Owiwa with the amazing save.
And now in the MTU's possession. Oh, that could have
Uh-oh,
been a
nobody
great
in goal. Saunders gonna get there first though, thankfully. Keeps in the
Oh, but
corner.
it goes straight in front of goal. Thankfully, no Rochester players were ready for that.
Yeah, it would have been a super unpredictable pinch. Yakub popping it back. Yam gonna
Oh,
take it
oh
in
my
for the
goodness.
win. Wow, that was some amazing teamwork there.
That was Rochester there just really ready to follow up on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Huskies unable to kind of keep up with Rochester's super aggressive play style there, and unfortunately loses the set 3-1. Oh,
And since we didn't get to say it earlier, we do have the schedule for upcoming games, um, which obviously today we had Rochester Institute, but upcoming. So tomorrow, Overwatch is going up against University of Cincinnati. On Thursday, Valorant is going against University of Toronto, Mishigawa. Sorry. Super Smash Bros. Is going against Fisher on Friday, and then Saturday, Smash is also going against University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. And then Monday next week, League of Legends will be going against Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville.
be sure to tune into our stream for all these games this week. There are going to be some exciting sets going on.
Um, I mean, that was just a great game.
That was a great game to watch. Yeah, we saw lots of different play styles from both sides. You know, we saw Huskies with their great defense, their really solid, you know, always one guy in goal, keeping it nice and even,
Yeah.
and then Rochester with their just hammering away at that goal, trying to break the defense.
Oh, yeah.
And eventually they got in for the win, but I think the Huskies know what to work on for sure.
Yeah. I think using that aggression that we saw some Husky aggression that worked out beautifully.
For sure.
And I think if they can harness that just that little bit better, it would be an easy win for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're feeling the Thanksgiving break nearing for the Michigan Tech students, so they're kind of on the edge of their seats there,
Yeah.
trying to think about going home and getting off campus for a little while. Speaking of campus, though, are you a tech student? Do you need to be close to campus? We have places for that. Find the perfect location, live where you want to live. Go to houghtonforrent.com to learn more.
I think with that out of the way, I mean, just make sure to stay up to date with MTU Esports, liking, subscribing, follow along with the Huskies. Um, we already went over our upcoming matches, so
Yep.
I think with all that out of the way, thank you again for all the partners and all of our players for supporting MTU. And I was Chris Tad, also known as Bird.
I'm Jake.
And with that, have a great night, Huskies.